Okay, so I just got through I just got through watching something. And I'm making this video, and this is a very vulnerable video. Now, I had my conversation talking to God, and I'm trying to figure out what it is in my life that I am truly passionate about, and something that I can start talking about that is something that's on my heart. And earlier today, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was speaking about the fact that in my life, the things that I've experienced, I can share my story, and my story will help someone. And I've always felt that I could share my story, and my story would be the perfect inspiration for someone. And so that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start making videos, and I'm going to start sharing my story because I want my story to help other people. Whether it helps them get out of something, or it helps them um, move on um, in a way where maybe they have to take back their power from a situation like I've had to before. Um, I am in my 50s now, and I was married for 17 years, and I got a divorce, and my divorce in March would be 6 years since I've been divorced. And when I look back on my marriage, there is a lot of things that I can talk about. And the things that I talk about, they will help women that have been divorced, because I can help some women that have been divorced. I can help them in ways that I had to first help myself. And one of the things that I had to do for myself after my divorce was take back my power. I had to take back my power after getting a divorce, because you lose yourself in a marriage, and you forget that you are just as important. You neglect yourself. Things happen to you that you never even expected would ever happen to you, because I know that I'm a beautiful woman. But at the same, and I have high self-esteem, a lot of self-confidence. But I found myself after I was divorced struggling with self-confidence. I got cut off, so I'm back. So I found myself struggling with self-esteem, struggling with self-confidence, and I did not know that I was struggling with these things, because here it is. I never had a problem with anything that I put on. I look good in all my clothes to me. But I started being very self-conscious about my stomach, because I do need to exercise and get my stomach to where I want it to be. But I've been self-conscious about it, and I realized that it was stopping me from actually dating, because even though I know that I'm a beautiful woman, I still had some flaws about myself that kept me from being totally um confident in dating men. And then I got to a point where I had other I had insecurities about my hair at one point. And then it wasn't until I started embracing my hair, because I never really was someone that wore wigs. I usually I have been on I've been a natural sister since my daughter was first since I got pregnant with my daughter. I've had natural hair. But before I had natural hair, only thing I would do with my hair is put it in a ponytail. I just never been someone that went to the salon to get their hair done. That has never been a part of who I am. I've always learned to do something with my hair on my own. And another thing, I'm not the type of person to spend money like that on her hair. Now, Another thing that I don't do, I'm not name brand. I don't have to have on name brand clothes. I don't have to have a name brand purse. I'm just not a person that's flashy like that. I'm ordinary. I wear average stuff and I'm happy with that. Not judging anybody else, but one of the things that I will spend money on is learning, knowledge, personal development. I will spend some money on books, on something that's going to teach me, something that's going to feed my soul. That's who Jackie is. Now, I realized that about me when, after my divorce, I would meet men and fine men, good looking men. But as soon as they opened their mouth to talk, I was immediately turned off. And it's the fact that there's no substance in the conversation. I mean, it wasn't any soul moving conversation. It wasn't even spirit filled conversation. So it didn't, I wasn't attracted. Okay, I am attracted to good, full, life changing conversations, is what I'm attracted to. I'm not attracted to your looks. I'm not attracted to your body. I'm not. I'm attracted to good conversation, uplifting conversation, soul enhancing conversations. That's what turns me on. Okay. So I wanted to come on and make some videos, and I'm going to start making videos because, like I told you at the beginning of the year, this is my platform, and I'm going to be able to say what I want to on my platform. Okay. So tonight I was watching something on TV, and it's probably like 2 weeks old, but I was watching a show that I like to watch, and I was watching the reunion, and there was a lot of going back and forth about friendships that had come to an end. And that's another thing that I have experienced in my life that I could talk about as well. Because one thing about me that I know for sure, I'm a very loyal friend. I'm a loyal person. If I like and care about you, if I call you my friend, if you're my family member that I love, I'm loyal to you and I will go to bat for you. Okay, I would take your problem and make it my problem. I will find a solution for you. We'll cry together. We gonna do that thing together. But one thing I'm not gonna do is continue in the pity party with you now. Now I'm gonna let you get out what you need to get out, but the next thing we finna do is find a solution. We ain't gonna sit in that too long because that's not who I am. That's not my personality. That's not how God made me. Now, God got other people that He made for you to go over there and have a pity party with them, and they can be with you all day long and let you cry on their shoulder all day long. Now, I'm gonna let you cry for as many minutes that heard me say minutes as you need to cry, but then we gonna look for a solution to that problem. That's who I am. So, getting back to what I was talking about this show I was watching tonight. So, the guy was explaining that he don't like how women have to lose themselves or feel like they're going to lose themselves or lose their relationship when they pursue their dreams. And that hit hard with me because I did experience that in my marriage. Like every time I would come up with some kind of entrepreneur thing for me to do, I will always get told, that's stupid. That's not a good idea. And I allow that to stop me many times. And so now that I have been divorced, I have pursued certain things as an entrepreneur. And one of the things that I pursued was doing my apparel, my t-shirt business. I pursued that, but now I'm jumping on the line of doing something else now. Now I want to become like a teacher. I want to be able to teach now through the things that I've experienced. I don't know if that's called a coach because I think to be a coach you have to have some kind of certificate or I don't know. But I want to teach people from my experiences because I want to help them get through their hard times. And I think that all of us need to learn to really figure out what our issues are and begin to work on them and fix them. Like, we don't need to repeat another year carrying on with the same issues that we had from last year, whether it be anger issues, whether it be you feeling like you have abandonment issues, whether you feel like you have neglect issues, that you've been neglected, and you know you have childhood issues. You can't continue to carry that. You're going to have to start healing from that. So you need to start healing from your issues, because you can't continue to carry those burdens. Those burdens hold you down and they hold you back, and you cannot reach your full potential with being held back like that. It's almost like you got dirt covered on you, and you need to break free from that dirt so that you can sprout and get your wings and go out to the world and be who it is that you're trying to be, and live the best life that you know that you can live. Because a lot of us have been really living average lives when we was made. We've been living ordinary lives when we was made to live extraordinary lives, because a lot of us always say that we believe in God, and that God is our Savior, and that the Lord is our shepherd. But do our lives really show that? Do our lives really show that the Lord is our shepherd? Or is it something to say? And I know with me, I've had many experiences where God has showed me in my life that He is with me. And I feel like when you go out and you make that commitment and you focus on that one thing at a time to reach your destination, I believe God goes with you. And here's the thing, and then as he go with you, he also go ahead of you. As long as you're staying on the journey and not quitting, he goes ahead of you and start opening up those doors, because now you're knocking and he sees you knocking, and he sees you as his child. My child is knocking now, my child is seeking now, my child is asking now, and now I'm going to give him or her what it is that they want, what they desire. Because now they've gotten up and you're utilizing their faith and not their fear. And I really feel like God begins to open doors for us because we utilize our faith now. Because faith is something that you have to release. It's not something that you hold on to. You can't keep saying, I got the faith. If you got the faith, then you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because faith without works is dead. And so if you got the faith and you're still holding on to it, then you're not doing what you're supposed to do, because you're supposed to release that faith. And in order for you to release that faith, you got to go seeking. You got to go knocking. You got to go asking. It said, knock and the door should be open. Ask and it's given. Seek and you shall find. So all of these are action words. All of these are action words. So if you're not taking any action, and if you're not putting any action behind the things that you desire in your life, how could you ever expect to get them? It makes absolutely no sense. It's almost like the saying that says doing the same thing over and over is insanity. And I'm going to say doing the same things without anything, doing the same thing without doing anything different, I think that makes you beyond crazy. So you cannot continue to do the same things over and over and then expect. Here's a specific example. You cannot continue to wish that you get financial assistance, or wish that you become a millionaire, or wish that you can make more money without doing something. Because you can't make more money and become that millionaire doing the same things you did to get in debt or to live paycheck to paycheck. If you're living paycheck to paycheck and you never do nothing different to stop living paycheck to paycheck, how in the world do you think you're ever going to make or get more money or become a millionaire and you're not doing nothing different? You're not doing anything different, but you expect to become a millionaire. You're not doing anything different, but you expect to finish that book. You're not doing anything different, but you expect to get out of debt. You're not doing anything different, but you expect to have a close relationship with God. You're not doing anything different, but you expect to have a better relationship with your kids. You're not doing anything different, but you expect to what? Start that business and make it be successful. But you're not going to do nothing different. You're just going to continue to do the same things you've been doing and expecting something different to happen. Isn't that the example of insanity? So in this year, in 2023, we got to do something different. I'm getting ready to do something different. Yes, I did my t-shirts. Yes, I was doing my clothes, but I'm getting ready to do something different. I hear a different calling in me, and I'm gonna answer that call. I want to do something different in 2023. So I thought I'd get on here and do something different. This definitely is something different. So because I should be in bed right now, but here I am up here listening to something different on TV, and now it prompted me to make this video. Because usually I just speak it to my phone on the audio part and I don't do anything with it. But this time I'm posting. Yes, I am. I'm posting social media. I want y'all to see who I am. It's time for me to be seen. It's time for me to get that attention. So when I put out what I want to get out there, you guys will be interested in it. Because now you know who I am. You haven't seen me make videos in a while. But now she's back. Okay? But I'm getting ready to go wash my face. Um and get ready for bed. Because the only thing I forgot to do is wash my face. So wash my face and brush my teeth. And then we gonna say our prayers and we gonna lay down and go to sleep. So we can get up in the morning and do it all over again. Okay? So good night. It's your girl Conquering Jackie Daniels, CEO of ASC Boutique, which is always say Conquering Boutique. Okay. So good night.